Good day, ladies and gents. We got a big June update in Tarkov. There's a big list of patch notes. I think first of all, I want to go through the most interesting things which you can actually physically see in the raid. So first of all, BSG added a new option, a new thing to the flashlight. There is a eye protection against flashbang, and it's not only flashbang as a grenade flashbang, it is also a light. It's protection against the source of light. On top of that, glasses reduce ergonomics, so you ADS a little bit slower, and different glasses give you different protection against flashbang. So I'll show it to you how it looks like. So if somebody is pushing you with a flashlight, it's really annoying, you can't really see much, right? But if you wear glasses, watch what happens. Boom. It reduces the amount of glare on the actual flashlight, so you can actually see the person you're fighting. I think this is a really great change, and flashlights are not as annoying as they used to be. Obviously, the effects are more visible with the higher percentage of reduction, so gas welder goggles are the best ones. And yeah, it's quite nice. We also got a summer season in the game. It is summer, there is no more yellow grass, there is no more yellow anything. Everything is green, everything is bright. We also got reserve optimization, so the map is supposed to be running better. I haven't tested it too much, so yeah, give it a go. Let me know down in the comments below if you think that the map is running any better. And let's go through the actual patch notes, because there is other things that I want to highlight. There are some really good QL changes. For example, you are able to search for items in your stash. You can just type the name of the item and it's going to come up. I haven't seen it myself, but it's in the patch notes. So let's go through the patch notes one by one. Audio. As a part of this update, audio engine systems and its individual subsystems have been significantly expanded to provide a more immersive experience. Current version has gone through several stages, but we will keep on improving it. Readjusted the sound subsystem that checks for obstructions between the listener and the source. So in other words, if there's like a tree in between you and the guy that is shooting somewhere, the noise coming from his gun, the shots should be more obscure, let's say. Improve the sound processing between the listener and the source when the source was behind obstacles, uneven terrain, rocks, vehicles, crates, and other environmental elements. Fix several issues where various sounds were processed and muffled incorrectly. Improve sound penetration processing inside and outside interiors with walls of different thickness. That's interesting. So I wonder if it's going to be easier to hear people on different floors, and it's going to be easier to tell where players are. Improve the sound penetration processing between floors. That's what I was talking about. Yep, and so floors and the walls. Improve the occlusion of interactive windows and doors. Reduce the loudness of bushes in the first and third person. Fix the cause of missing announcer warnings whenever you use the buttons in the labs. Improve the sound occlusion of on various locations to enhance the detail. AI. Improve the interaction of bots with doors. PMC bots will now try to avoid areas where location of bosses are and are less likely to engage with the bosses. Fix several issues where bots could walk down the stairs or on uneven surfaces faster than usual. Fix the causes of bots appearing in the air or in the ground. Fix specific situations where bots would tilt their weapons upwards for no reason, aka praising the sun. Fix the issues in which boss guards and PMC's bots were friendly to each other. Fix several issues in which goons would appear on multiple locations at the same time in PvE. Quality of life improvements. Added an item search window with the ability to find items in stash by category or by the name. I haven't done this yet, so let's actually have a look at this. I think it's going to be a big saver for people that have a lot of different cases, and there are some specific items that you're looking for and you don't know, you don't even know if you have them. Like, you have so many junk boxes, so many thick cases, so many backpacks stuck together, you might not even know if you have or you do not have that item. So search is right here, I guess. We click on this and let's say I'm gonna type impregnate. What if I type grenade? What about RGO? Alright, so RGO for whatever reason doesn't get highlighted. It says RGO hand grenade. I type grenade. It does not get highlighted. Alright, I guess, I don't know, Cellular. So you can find items. Can you drag them? You can drag them as well, which is really fancy. Like, you can find whatever you want. Let's say I want some M84501 bullets that are in my case. I want to fill up the mags. I can just drag them here, and so on and so forth. which is kind of fancy. So I think this is working well. Obviously, it needs fixing because the items are not being displayed properly, some of them, but I think this is really like one of the best changes we've seen recently for the QoL improvements. Eye-wearing masks with a flash protection reduce the glare effect from the light sources. You've seen that being tested in the beginning of the video. Added the display of in-game raid time when pressing the O key by default. Added the ability to automatically convert currency if not having enough when purchasing an item. Let's actually test this out. Damn, I have a lot of dollars. So, I wonder if there's a way to do it one way or another. I can, but if it's automatic, I can try to buy something, but it's gonna like spend $50,000, and I don't know, dude. Log dollars. I don't even know if that's a thing. Can you log dollars? All right, now it says 0. Okay. Let's buy something from Peacekeeper on the flea. Like, let's say I want to buy those bullets. 3 bullets. It says not enough currency. Purchase remaining money from the Peacekeeper. Yes. So it purchases the dollars first, as you can hear it, and then it does operation on the bullets purchase. That's how it looks like. Really fancy. I like it. Added the highlighting of attachments that are available for purchase from traders on the weapon build screen. Let's give it a go as well. Weapon build screen. I wonder if it's meant by editing preset. So yeah, I guess this green thing means I can buy it from the trader. And if something is not green, you cannot. So for example, this AK grip is red at the bottom right, same as this one. It means I cannot buy it from the trader. But if I click on, let's say, this, and I click assemble, it is buyable from Mechanic. It is really good for lower levels. If you're a low level and don't really want to use flea market when you assemble guns, you can assemble guns using this and buying items only from your traders. Really, really good change. Added an ability to pin the tasks at the top of the list in the task tab. All right, tasks. Let's say I want to do this quest, even though I don't. It probably needs to be tested mid-raid. I think most likely you just right-click on it and you click pin. That's how it's gonna work like if I were to... Oh, no, never mind. It's on the left. It's right here. Boom, you pin it. So right now, it doesn't matter which filters I use. It is just in a separate category. Pinning is on the left, right here. Added a warning when attempting to start a raid with a task item in the inventory. I don't know if I have any task items to test this. I might have something for my daily or weekly. But I guess it's just gonna give you a warning whenever you select a map or something along those lines. Rebalance sensitivity and zooming ability of optical sights. Improve the usability of specific optical and thermal sights. That's actually an interesting one. I wonder if any of the cheap thermals look any better, like Shahed one or the Pixel thermal, which is really bad. Maybe we're doing a separate video for that. Added nade protection for Reddit series body armor. The cost of these armors has been adjusted. So it looks quite funny. If you search up Reddit armor, there is a new area at the back, this area right here, which protects, I think it says the back side of your neck or something along those lines. Back neck, it says back neck, so this is what it does. Transition to another location will now count for all tasks with an objective to survive and extract. All right. Rebalance the operation of RCG2 rocket launcher. I wonder if the explosion radius is different on the RPG. We can actually test it quite quick. So yeah, let's just give it a quick go. Offline. There we go. Let's test it. Fixes. Fixed a significant number of visual issues on customs and reserve. Fixed the cause of concussion when a landmine explodes at a great distance. Fixed the bug that caused the smoke from the smoke grenade to be visible to the observer if player pulled the grenade pin but canceled the throw. Oh yeah, that's the smoke bug I talked about in one of my previous YouTube videos. Fixed the display of the smoke grenade in the character's hand after throw. Fixed the hand freezing after using a medkit or stimulant while unarmed. Fixed the reason of the missing search skill point accrual when it's searching containers. So there used to be a big bug, this wipe. If you search containers and they are not empty, if there's like at least one item in the container, you will get 0 search points. And this is one of the reasons why many of us, including me, will have really low attention and search level. Even though I've been playing forever, level 68, I have level 26 search. So yeah, this is finally fixed. Was a big thing. I usually like to level up my attention, but this wipe wasn't it. Alright, let's see what the RPG does. I wonder if BSG changed the blast radius or they changed some of the effects. Let's have a look. It looks more or less the same to me. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be any different. Stats are the same. Iron sights are the same. They're not like any bigger or anything. I wonder if they changed the distance at which the rocket explodes. Maybe that's a thing. Let's test it. Nope. So yeah. Something has been changed, but I'm not sure what exactly. Fix the operation of bonuses from the hideout management skill. Fix the incorrect display of the hideout zones in PvE, which were previously built by the player in PvP. Fix the ability to start crafts with missing ingredients at the elite level of crafting skill. That's an interesting one. Fix the ability to use items from hideout mannequins in PvE for stashing them during tasks. Fix the tactical clothing getting reset if selected on Ragman Services tab. Fix the incorrect third-person head animation if the player switched to underbarrel grenade launcher and walked into an obstacle. Fix the inability to pick up an item as a scav in certain cases. Fix the cause of the weapon becoming slightly larger when inspecting COC 10 magazine. Fix the bug where repair kits locked in the player's stash would still get used. Fix the cause of missing explosions and disappearing tripwires in PvE. Fix the cause of tasks getting auto restarted in certain cases. Fix the cause of error 703. Fix the display of durability for items needed for tasks. Fix the damage from bots shooting through BTR. Fix the cause of BTR not aggroing on players who shot it with the RPG. Fix the incorrect display of prestige icons for players with long nicknames. Fix JSON parsing error on the game startup for some players. Fix the star called achievement icon. I'm not sure what it means, but the achievement itself is quite tough to get. I kind of wish they fixed the cultists, not the achievement icon, because right now if you're trying to do the achievement, you have to shoot the cultists first in the head or in the chest, because you cannot one-tap them with an RPG. RPG does not deal enough damage to kill the cultist in one shot, which is a little bit annoying. But yeah, let's have a look at achievements. Star Called Sun. I don't know, it looks more or less the same to me. I don't think it got changed much. But yeah, ladies and gents, this highlights the whole patch. I might make more YouTube videos to tell you about the thermal scopes or something else if I missed anything. And once again, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That is very important for the YouTube algorithm. If you haven't subbed, I would appreciate your subs a lot. And once again, I'm not gonna spend any more of your time. Thanks so much for watching the video. I will see you in the next one.